New at 4 as the Rancho Mirage Riders Festival brings political talent from across the nation to our desert. News Channel 3's Athena Drage spoke with Karine Jean-Pierre, the former White House press secretary who served under President Biden. Jean-Pierre became the first openly gay black woman in the job, and today she's speaking on what that representation means to her community.
Here in the desert, we have a huge LGBTQ population.
Yes, Palm Springs. We love it. We love it. Yeah.
Have you been to Palm Springs?
I have.
And seeing that community, I mean, what does that mean to you?
Oh my gosh. First of all, it's a loving, wonderful, kind, warm, opening community. Every time I go there, someone is always like, hey, you know, and I always yell back, or I just talk to people at a coffee shop and have a conversation. I think it's amazing. I think it's wonderful that enclave of a community is able to happen here. We are in California, so not too surprising, but in Palm Springs, I think it's great. It's always been welcoming. I've been here many, many times, either for work or personal reasons. So it's always great to be back in this area.
Your books, you talk about moments that made you want to get into politics, that made you want to be a voice for people. Can you talk about some of those moments?
So it's, look, I've always found to be a person, or try to be a person that lives in their truth, that owns their narrative and able to show how powerful it is to own that narrative. And also, I think it's important, especially in this moment, if you have a voice, if you have a platform to speak for people who feel like they don't have a voice, for communities that are incredibly vulnerable right now, and to also hold powerful people to account. And that's the moment that we're in, and that's what I'm trying to share with my book and trying to hopefully inspire.
What do you say to young people who feel overwhelmed by everything, and you made a choice to keep going, to pursue your dreams?
And I hope that basically what you just said, to keep going, pursue your dreams. I know it's really hard right now, but these young people, they're our future. They're the ones who are going to come up with creative, incredible, bright ideas on how we move this country forward. How do we protect people? How do we innovate? How do we grow? And so to young people, I say, continue to be curious. It's important to be curious. Keep that idealism, and know that, being idealistic is understanding that things could be better. They could be better than they are right now, and reimagining what life can be, reimagining how institutions can really help people. And so be curious is what I tell young people. Continue. We are waiting for their greatness, and that's what I hope that they take.
What are moments in your career where you felt like, wow, I've made a change, where you felt like the world is moving forward?
So I think for me, representation is such a big part of what I think my little part of what I've been able to do, being who I am, being part of all the communities that I am part of, whether it's a black woman, an immigrant, a woman of color, LGBTQ+. I think representation really matters, and it helps people feel seen. And I think in those two administrations that I worked in, representation did matter, and people felt seen, they felt heard. And it does something to folks when they can look up and see themselves in people in powerful positions. And hopefully that's what I've done for little boys and girls out there who can see me or saw me and think, oh, I want to do that.
Athena Drage, News Channel 3.